Hi, I'm Kiwi.
And I'm Scooter.
And welcome to
The Internet.
What do you have planned for the first part?
Oh, for the first part of the video?
Yeah.
I don't really have anything planned. You just walked in here. You just got out of the shower.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to go Cernovich and not shampoo my hair in the shower. Just rinse it with hot water for a while.
Very sick.
And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, part of me thinks that shampoo is a capitalist conspiracy theory. They just reinvented soap to sell to people, and they're like, no, this is soap, but for your hair.
Yeah, it does. It does kind of make sense to me that these beauty products are just like a consumerist idea to get you to buy more products. But also, part of me doesn't want to be that person who's like, you don't have to take a shower, man. It's all it's all a conspiracy theory.
That's me. That voice you did, the impression you did, that's literally me. That's unironically me. I'm that guy.
Well,
also,
I'm
your
that
hair.
guy.
Also, your hair is very poofy.
Yeah, I also blow dried it though.
You've
so
got your hair. I mean, you've got saggy naturals.
Yeah.
Really saggy naturals.
Also, should I get put on a bra I also have saggy naturals?
I don't know. It kind of cuts off right there.
Okay.
And what's the worst that's gonna happen? YouTube is gonna see a little boob.
Hopefully not.
Boob poking through the shirt.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Not if you flash.
Don't flash. No, don't make me flash.
What if I flash?
You can flash.
Okay.
You're allowed to.
That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
But because yours produce milk, you have to keep them hidden.
Full equality now.
Yeah, no, for real. I can totally just show nip and it's fine. But if you did that, not only demonetized, taken off YouTube, literally removed from the whole website.
Yeah.
But I can just right there all day.
Don't make me put my head on a guy again.
I can even zoom in on it and it's not a problem.
Yeah. This is why we need
an editor, and we need to go over a script because I just flashed my nipple 4 times.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm keeping, and the worst part, this is the best version. This is probably the version I'm keeping.
Absolutely.
This unfortunately,
is the good version.
The other ones were worse than this take. So,
so
this is the one.
Scooter show.
Well, you're in for a fucking ride.
Yeah. The other day I was thinking about nuclear explosions because we watched Chernobyl, not for any other reason. And I was thinking about how just 150 years ago, people didn't think that germs were real. And before you know it, we are ripping apart molecules and creating huge explosions that would fly into your DNA and shred you to pieces.
So, I hate my life, hate my job, hate America. I'm getting old and shit. I'm 24. And being 24 sucks. Because, I can't do all the fun things that I used to. One of my favorite things growing up was ding-dong ditching. I used to love ding-dong ditching. It's got a different name in different countries, but basically you just ring someone's doorbell and you run away before they answer the door. And I can't really do that anymore, because, if I get caught, that's just embarrassing. If I get caught ding-dong ditching now, imagine, finding out that, I'm the one ding-dong ditching you. That'd be really embarrassing. But part of me also thinks it'd be really funny to ding-dong ditch someone, but you don't run away. You just ring the doorbell and then you just stand there, and then when they come out, you're just I don't know. They're like, what do you want? I've got nothing. I got nothing. Just a group of people. There's 4 of you there. You're all looking at each other oh, fucking. They're will you leave? Yeah. I should probably do that. Actually, can you just go? Oh yeah, sure. That's probably what's best here.
Imagine being an adult ding-dong ditcher. And you just get some weird guy at a house who calls the cops on you, and you get arrested for trespassing, and you just can't make bail, and so you end up in jail for trespassing, for the ding-dong ditching. You just get some weird judge who decides to just throw the book at you, and so you go to jail for this ding-dong ditching case, and you have to join a prison gang for safety. And so you're out after this whole debacle, and somebody's bro, why do you have an Aryan Nation tattoo? And you're just like, ugh. It is a long story. I do not have time to get into it right now.
It really sucked, like, getting into prison and being like, everyone's like telling their story of like, oh, like, what are you in for?
Armed robbery.
Oh, okay. Oh, and what are you in for?
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, yeah, okay. And then what are you in for? And then you're like, all right, so I tried to prank someone by ringing their doorbell and running away, but I tripped and fell and they called the cops and I was technically trespassing. Just like our immediately someone's bitch. That's how people get neo-Nazi tattoos, though. I'd say like 50% of all people with neo-Nazi tattoos only have them because like they were in a prison.
Yeah, and they had to get one to pick a gang for safety in prison.
They didn't want to be someone's bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like, well, prove your loyalty to the gang. And they're like, oh, God. It's like halfway done with the tattoo. And they're like, oh, shit.
Okay, if that's the case, though.
Oh, boy. This is really happening. Okay, yep. That's a swastika. Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I would like to think, though, if I were someone who got a swastika tattooed on my person when I was in prison, I would get out of prison and swiftly,
very quickly
get a cover-up tattoo.
Yeah.
If I were not a neo-Nazi. If I see someone out of prison and
but
they
like,
have a neo-Nazi
what if like you
tattoo
couldn't get an appointment like right away?
for like years and years and years.
No, just even for like a couple days, and you're like at the bank and just get your ass kicked.
That would
Antifa just comes in and beats the shit
so
out of you,
bad.
and you're like,
bro, I'm trying to get it covered up.
like bum bum bum. Alright, I've got a hot take. Let's see if you agree with me on this.
Okay.
If you order your eggs any other way than hard-boiled or scrambled, you are the bourgeoisie and you're getting the guillotine.
That is a hot take, but I see where you're coming from. Like, I bet if you're the wait staff at Denny's and someone orders their eggs like poached, you're like, oh my god.
Like, I think I'll have the eggs like over easy. It's just
Guillotine.
poof, guillotine. Like,
Yeah.
do you guys do eggs Benedict? Boom, guillotine.
Yeah, that sounds fair to me.
We found out the other day that like every Denny's and IHOP is required to keep like one person on staff at all times that knows how to make like all the different eggs.
Yes.
Imagine, like, what if that was like your only skill in life?
If you have just one skill,
Like, you put that on your resume, like that's it. It's
Denny's
all
hires
blank.
you immediately.
It's all blank, but you're like, give me a carton of eggs and I can make them in any fucking style. Well, what else you got? Like, no, that's it, but I am the master at that shit.
I am an eggs master. Do you know how to type on a keyboard?
No fucking clue.
I don't know how to turn on a computer.
Do you know how to spell your name?
No.
No fucking idea. My mom made this cover letter for me. She just wrote, knows how to make all the different eggs.
So Scooter and I used to work for a subcontractor of a very large cell phone company. And we'd take calls all day for like people that had account problems. And to keep us entertained, they would play movies on these big screens with no sound and just the subtitles on. And they would just play one movie for days or weeks at a time on repeat. And we worked these 10-hour shifts. So we'd see the movie like a million times. And one time, the movie was Ant-Man. And for some reason, it played the longest. It played literally for weeks. And by the end of the weeks, I had the movie memorized. Like, I'd seen some parts of it just so many times. No sound, of course, just the subtitles. And it made the movie really weird because it's supposed to be this like loud, action movie. And people will ask me, like, oh, have you seen Ant-Man? And I'll just be able to kind of say, kind of. Because I only know it through these weird fever dream flickers. But at the same time, I know it like probably better than any of them.
So at my high school, we had like an ironic prom king. Like, there's this kid, and his name is Raphael. And he was like very weird. He was chubby, and he really was into like anime and shit. and everybody loved him because he would like do karate at lunchtime and like cast spells on people and shit. And he was like just really this bizarre kid, but like he was also fucking hilarious. And like most most schools elect like some kid off the football team or like some dumb bullshit like that. But like we decided to like ironically like vote him as prom king. I think he won with like 98% of the vote. And like I remember like this really like jockey popular kid was like really butthurt about it, like, oh, that's bullshit, dude. Like, I can't believe we ironically elected a prom king. But the very best part about it was that when they did like the announcements, like in the high school assembly in the gym afterwards, the kid literally fucking ran out onto the middle of like the court with a cape on and like started doing like karate and shit like in the middle of the basketball court. And like he's boom casting spells on people, like he's like doing like mage shit, and then like the whole crowd just like started like chanting his name over and over again, just like Raphael, Raphael. And I often wonder about that kid. I'm like, wow, that's a peak right there. Like, your life is never going to get better than that. Like, you are nerdy as shit. You smell bad. Your facial hair is dumb. And yet you still had like this moment where like an entire group of like 1,000 people were just like chanting your name while you were doing your thing, you know? It's kind of beautiful, actually. So you know the song like Who Let the Dogs Out?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, of course, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I recently just like realized that like in the song when it's like woof, 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 woof.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously this is what it is, but I never really like thought about it until just recently. But that's just like a sound sample of like a dog on like a MIDI keyboard.
Yeah.
Like they're just woof, 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 woof.
Yeah.
It's like a
yeah, like a soundboard.
Yeah, it was just a soundboard. We're
yeah.
hitting it in time.
Yeah, I definitely also, when I was younger, imagined that it was like a group of people saying it around a microphone.
You thought they were all like just like a group of dudes standing around a microphone?
Yeah, because it sounds like a guy's voice, or like people to me. It doesn't sound like a real dog. It sounds like people's, like people's.
It's probably not.
Yeah, it sounds like people going, hoo, 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 hoo. Just like around a mic. So I imagine like a bunch of guys around a mic going, hoo, you know.
I mean, like, I always thought, well, because I was like 6 when that song came out, and I was dumb as shit. Like, so I was 6.
Didn't know anything. You were
yeah, because I didn't know fucking
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
But I like thought that like it was just like they put a microphone up to like a group of Rottweilers and were like holding them on a leash while they were like, ruff, 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 ruff.
How would they make the dogs bark in time?
The dogs knew the song, I guess. Like the dogs knew it. You can train a dog. I don't know.
They had like sheets of music in front of the dog.
A conductor.
Yeah.
Woof, 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 woof. No,
we almost got it, you guys.
I urge you to like right now go look up the music video for.
Does it have dogs?
Does it have it in the music video? I don't know. I've never seen the music video.
I've never seen the music video yet.
I urge you to go listen to Who Let the Dogs Out, and then like open up another tab in Google Chrome and then just like type in dog sound effect. And the first result, I guarantee you, if you play them side by side, will sound exactly the same.
Yeah, I think I had like a keyboard as a kid that had like dog. Then it was like person walking. It was like click, 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 click.
Then it has airplane and it's like, that's car crash. It's like,
yeah. It's alien. It's like, pew, 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 pew. Yeah, laser.
Aliens,
pew.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So definitely go watch Who Let the Dogs Out. They could use a few more listens.
Always.
It's crazy. Those guys recorded like that one song, and they're good for life. That's how good the music industry used to be.
Yeah.
They
Damn.
They did that one song, that group of like 4 dudes or whatever, and now they probably live in like mansions.
I mean, that's not always. That doesn't always set you up for life, though.
If you have like a gambling or drug problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No matter what.
Invest
well.
Or we overthrow the system. Wait, no. We do not overthrow the system.
We don't.
We're going to be smarter on this channel, so we do
Yeah.
not get removed. You do not want to overthrow the current political system.
You want to send the current political system waves
Of love. We're on a whole waves of love thing.
Yes.
Peace and love, like hippie John Lennon type of thing.
Yes, we just imagine it.
We just imagine it. Send them waves of love, yo. And that's it. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy Who Let the Dogs Out. If you haven't heard Who Let the Dogs Out, wow. You are in
Wow.
such a treat.
Yeah, I can't. You will be so amazed
Your face will be smiling.
for the rest of the day.
For the rest
You
of the
won't
day,
be able
you-
to wipe the smile off of your
you're just going to
face.
be in a relaxed mood, and you're going to be walking into like work or school, be like, who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof.
You are going to be ready to send the system waves of love.
Yes, so send them all waves of love. I am loving so hard right now.
Yes.
I've got a boner. Your boobs are showing, and I've got a
See,
boner.
that's why I'm crossing my arms right now. See?
That's cool. That's a good strategy.
Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, I just cut the camera off right there so that my huge bulge doesn't get on camera. Because, like, you do not want to see, like, my giant dick on camera.
That'd be unacceptable.
Oh, you.
Unironically, that would be unacceptable.
I'd get demonetized immediately because
Yes.
you know my hog is packing.
Definitely.
You know, people would.
Sending your pack and hog waves of love.
Hell yeah. They're coming for you. What if I fucking just end the video with that? They're coming for you.
After like a black. They're like, why is there 10 more seconds? They're coming for you.
They're coming for you.